Hello there, Ringside Crew.
Hello there, Ringside Crew.
Hey dudes at Ringside Crew, this is Davian.
Hey, it's Jenny Santana.
This is Elsie.
This is the Savage Juggernaut, Tamaku.
Inside Ring!
This is Thomas D. Bruff.
This is Billy Starks.
Mr. Chad Epic.
Megan Mason.
Hey everybody, Scotland's own Brody Adler.
The headliner in charge, Marco Mania.
This is your girl Charisma.
Papa Dink, Brendan Dinker.
This is According to Woods.
Savannah Summers.
I'm Shorty.
Tasman inside.
You are watching
The internationally known
Dudes at Ringside podcast, hosted by Metal Geek and Joe the Panther Jr.
Hello there, wrestling fans. Welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I am your host, Joe the Panther the Third, and now from the top of Metal Mountain, all covered in balloons and streamers, it's the Happy Heel himself, the Metal Geek.
What's going on, Ringside Crew? What's going on, internationally known? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Joe? Why are we dancing today? I don't understand.
Because it's after midnight and it's almost Halloween. It's like 3 days away.
Yeah.
It's Halloween 3 days away. Benny, welcome, buddy. Welcome. One more, welcome.
All right.
Yeah, so it's 3 more days, Geek.
So we have a guest today, Joe, right?
Dude!
Let's give a warm. Sorry. Dudes at Ringside, welcome to our guest today, the Scarecrow.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Welcome, Scarecrow. Welcome.
Welcome.
How are you? Thank you for having me.
No problem. It's 3 more days to the coolest day of all of the days.
Devil's Night.
Devil's Night. I could hear the intro for the Crow. That.
Yep.
And then the little girl starts saying the phrase.
Yeah. What was her name? Sarah.
Sarah. When I was in high school, it's so weird that I always. Why is it that I'm the one with the short kid, the kid with the short Spanish guy, wanted to be the Crow so bad, even though I never had long hair, but I improvised and I just had the puffy hair and I brushed it down over my eyes a little bit and I wore a leather jacket. My dad did to the T, and all the kids are like, "Man, you stupid, Joe. The Crow's not Spanish. He's white." And I'm like, he can be whatever he wants.
That's amazing. He can be whatever he wants. The Crow's Asian. He's Chinese.
Yeah.
That's funny. I dressed up as the Crow once on Halloween. I think it was probably like 8
years in a row. It was him 3 years in a row.
That's a great movie. That's one of my favorites. Everybody knows that.
Yeah. So, Geek, do you want to start the question off?
Yeah, if our fans are not familiar with you, introduce yourself.
My name is Steve Scarecrow Cruz. You can call me Scarecrow. Steve Cruz. Doesn't matter to me. I don't care. Yeah, been around for about 5 years now. I was trained by 3 very cool dudes: Joe Ocasio, Brian Idol, and Mike Magnum. Some of the greatest guys I've ever met, and here we are. Full circle. Things just happen, and it's fun.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we already heard who trained you. So hey, what's going on, GB? Welcome. Yeah. So is there any other place smaller promotions that either on Long Island or wherever you want to travel to that you always wanted to go to?
I mean, I got a couple places that are in the works right now that are, that's exactly what they are, in the works. It's not guaranteed yet. There's nothing set in stone. So, I mean, I'll put out some plugs out there like Kaiju Pro Wrestling, that's out in Jersey. They're doing a show in Connecticut. I believe I might be a part of in November. It's a charity show. So I'm just waiting for the okays from everybody,
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Other than that, wherever I'm called, I go.
Yeah.
If it's in with a driving distance too.
Yeah, that's what it is these days. You're stuck to your steering wheel, like, gotta drive.
exactly. And people out here aren't the best of drivers.
Yeah, no.
So yeah.
So who exactly is the Scarecrow?
Well, like I was telling you guys earlier, Scarecrow came from 1800s baseball. That's where the name came from. I played with the Brooklyn Atlantics. It's a local team out here, which they travel up and down the East Coast and play in tournaments and stuff like that. And in the 1800s, they gave you a nickname, and it just so happened that they called me Scarecrow. And when I started training, I was just like, well, nobody has called me Steve in like 3 years since I've been playing on this team. Everybody just calls me Scarecrow, literally, like everybody. So I was like, I'm going to use this. I'm going to take this over to wrestling and see where it goes, you know?
Exactly.
And so far, it's been a lot of fun. So
that's like the cool thing about it. Like, your nickname didn't come from like some magazine you're reading or like someone giving you a like somebody backstage or your trainer saying it. You had yours from a different side of the whole story. Like, yours is from like baseball. I think
completely different spectrum, two different things.
Completely. Like, most people we interview get theirs from like their dad or like their mom or like somebody in their family. Yours comes from baseball.
Or their trainer. The other trainer just says,
A lot of trainers name their students.
Yeah.
Good,
little
good
pets.
and bad. Good and bad.
Yeah, but no, it's like I said, it worked, and I'm happy it worked because I don't have to worry about somebody saying another name to me, and I'm like, wait, are you talking to me? Like, you know, because even now I hear Steve, and I'm like, are you sure? No, that's not me, right? You're not talking to me. And then like if I know the wife is talking to me because she's like Steven, and I'm like, okay.
You're like, uh-oh, Scarecrow, gotta put him behind the wall.
Yep.
When Joe breaks kayfabe usually, and he calls me by my real name, I'm like, who's that guy? I don't know.
Like,
who's
and
that?
I always
Who's
say
that?
people, like, whenever I say like Randy, because I do another thing. I used to do a Ghostbuster show myself. So like, I'd be talking to the camera, and then I look up and go, "What? Gotta cut it?" And I would say to the guests, I would say, "Randy is my producer. He sits in front of my laptop and tells me to, like, but he's like my joke producer. My real name is my producer telling me to." Sure. Don't say that he's the producer from Private Parts. That's like, no.
That's a great movie. I forget about that movie.
Howard can stand. That's my producer. That guy with the
That was. Yeah, I forgot about that movie. I forgot that Howard Stern had a movie like that.
I can't believe I have not watched it in a long fucking time. I need to watch it.
Is that even on anything like streaming wise? That's like on nothing.
I think it's on Netflix.
Both of you go on Netflix and see if they have Private Parts on there.
Because that's like a forgotten movie. That's like a gem.
It is a gem.
It was hilarious. For its time, it had so many like, oh my god,
outrageous moments for the time. It was crazy.
They couldn't film that these days.
Because I remember, I don't even remember what year that came out of, but I know I was young enough that I was probably getting my eyes covered, maybe.
I remember seeing it, and I'm like, "This is the coolest." Butthead, this is the coolest movie I've ever seen in my entire life. I just
You did that really well.
Yeah. Boobs. I know. Right?
Have you been watching the new Beavis and Butthead on Paramount?
Yeah. Yes.
I hear it nonstop in Metal Geek's background all the time. I'm sad.
I started it. I like it, but the difference in the voices, you can tell the difference in the voices a little bit.
Because he's older.
I like it. I do like it though. It was really funny. It brought me back to the 90s, which was a fun time.
Yeah. Scarecrow, me and Geek were Beavis and Butthead on campus.
Yeah, I love the new movie, by the way.
The new one, when they were in space, dude, oh my god, I was crying. I was in tears. My wife was like, dude, you watch the dumbest stuff, and I was just like, this is amazing. What are you talking about?
When they were talking to Siri, he's like, hi, I'm Siri. He's like, stop messing around. He's like
sitting in the edge of the bed, like, I love you. Like, you're the only person that ever listens to me.
Yeah.
There was a clip they showed on Instagram of Beavis as a little boy and Butthead's right next to him, and Beavis is looking at the fire, and he's literally just sitting
Oh,
there.
that's the fire episode when
And the fire's like fire, fire. Listen to me, I'm your god. I'm like, oh
that's
my
the dumpster fire episode. That's the dumpster fire episode when Beavis is talking to the fire outside, and then he's like, "No, you can't stop me." It's like, "Okay, hold on, let me go get somebody."
My
like,
favorite Beavis and Butthead episode will always be Tainted Meat. Where he's like scratching his balls and he puts the spatula in his pants and he lifts up the meat and everybody gets all sick.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's an old episode, but that is one of the greatest episodes I have ever seen, Beavis and Butthead wise.
I remember for Christmas I wanted the Beavis and Butthead like package that they sold, and my mom couldn't find it. So this is when QVC still sold all the Beavis and Butthead individual like specials. I got almost every one. I got the Christmas special, the Halloween special. It was all the individual. I start watching them again. But yeah,
that's awesome.
Oh man,
QVC.
Yeah, R.I.P. QVC. I don't even think QVC is still around, are they?
I don't think it's around anymore.
I don't know. I think it's like Home Shopping Network or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't buy things off of that stuff anyway.
If you watch South Park, you know that they make old people buy all their products, and then they'll do something and they'll send it back to them and they'll fix it and resell it again. Geek, you have to watch that episode of South Park. That episode.
I think I've seen that one.
Did you see the Streaming Wars?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, amazing.
Yeah. There's stuff on that episode I don't feel like talking about. Again, another time that I'm sitting on my couch in tears just laughing. I think that one and the what's it called, the Return of COVID's pretty good too, both episodes.
Well, the Return of COVID one was that was was that the one where he was Karen?
No, that's Streaming Wars.
That was a Streaming Wars. Okay, yeah, that has to be so far probably my favorite episode of South Park ever was where he was the Karen, and he's like, "I want to talk to your manager."
It's like
I think the funniest part in the COVID episode was probably when they go to like Denny's and it's like Denny's, Applebee's, Max or something like
that.
It's like they're all bought by another company or something like that.
And he's like, I gotta wear my pajamas or something like that.
Yeah.
So I gotta wear my pajamas to walk through the restaurant, but when I get to my table I can take my pajamas off.
Imagine that. Imagine they did that to you. Like you can go to like a Denny's and they're like, "Sir, you can't come in like that." What do you mean? I'm wearing regular clothes. No, you have to come in your pajamas and then change out of your pajamas when you get to your chair.
I would go home and get my onesie.
I have Geek would be weirded out. I'm looking at my bureau next to my bed. I have like 2 or 3 onesies. I have like a Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
one. I have a Ren and Stimpy one.
Oh, that's awesome.
I have a Ninja Turtles one.
I have a Darth Vader one.
A Geek. If I ever come over your house again next summer, I'm bringing my Star Wars onesie and we're gonna walk around.
I have just like a plain regular one and a Christmas one that I wear them out. I don't care. Like I'll go to stores in them. I don't zero Fs. Like I don't care. People look at me like I'm crazy.
Year, we're gonna.
This seems like a vlog right here. This seems like a vlog. It's like Geek, Joe, and Scarecrow just walking around in onesies somewhere.
Oh yeah. We're gonna
Long Island.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
You know where we should go? We should go to Lucharitos and have some tacos.
Exactly. Go to Lucharitos, get some tacos, have a few cocktails,
and
then run around in our onesies. Like,
what would you think about doing a podcast at Lucharitos and just sitting in onesies and just talking?
Oh yeah, let's do it. I'm down. I'm always down for some tacos.
In onesies.
Lucharitos, if you're listening.
We just gave you a plug. We want some tacos.
I love tacos. So, what's your limit on tacos? Like, how many tacos can you handle?
Oh man, you're gonna be amazed right now because I'm a skinny dude, but I could probably take down 12, no problem.
Woo.
Yeah.
You know, I did 12 snack wraps once when they were a thing.
Oh, geez, snack wraps.
You know, like I just rah.
You know something I miss from Taco Bell is the quesadillas.
I don't think I've had that, but speaking of Taco Bell, they had the chicken rolls. They were like little tortilla roll things, and they had chicken and barbecue stuff and cheese in them. And I would literally go drop like $40 at Taco Bell just to get those.
I
just
almost got
eat.
the Mexican pizza today. Almost got the Mexican pizza. It was like a Mexican meal they had that comes with a hard and soft, 2 hard tacos and a Mexican pizza. I almost got it. And then I was like, I want a taco salad. And they don't sell. Okay, Taco Bell, if you're watching this podcast, bring back the taco salad. What's with this Power Bowl?
Quesarito. You need to bring like quesarito.
What's with
please.
what's with Taco Bowl? Power Bowl. Bring back the taco salad.
Wow, we really went off topic, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
I mean, it's all good. It's fun, you know. It's we're talking food. I'm getting hungry now.
What I know we said tacos, but what do you think about White Castle? That's another Long Island staple.
Oh, I love White Castle after a night of drinking for sure.
Yup.
You know, if you're sitting there one-eyed in the passenger seat with your buddy, like White Castles will always help you. You know,
that's why they make the building white because all the drunks are like, there it is.
Yeah, White Castle. It's like what was it? Harold and Kumar. It was just like that's all they wanted. It's all they wanted, man.
You know what's funny, Geek? When you lived in your apartment, that's one thing I didn't ask you to go. Let's go get White Castle. Now I'm like, why the hell did I not say White Castle? You could have been eating White Castle burgers.
Oh, me and my buddies would literally get a crave case apiece, get like a chocolate milkshake, a couple fries, and that's like a whole day affair of just stuffing our faces with White Castle burgers. And then you got to just take down some Pepto-Bismol real quick just to help with the indigestion.
I think I know why. I'll be ripping it the whole time we're hanging out and doing podcasts. Like,
right?
Joe, stop farting.
I got to air out the onesie. Open the flap in the back.
I don't even think I have the flap. I'm going to have to run in the bathroom and pull it down and not make sure it doesn't get on the floor.
He's going to pass out with the odor coming up. Just drop.
I'd be passed out on the toilet. Joe's dead. No, he's still alive. You can still feel his pulse.
Yeah, right. He's just out of it.
He ate too many burgers. He collapsed.
Oh man, food comas are real. They are very real.
Today. Oh, Taco Bell, man, Taco Bell. I don't know what you put in your tacos. I think you put some kind of like knockout sedative there.
I think they changed their meat too because I had Taco Bell last night, and the flavor tasted a lot better than what I remembered. I also haven't had it in a while.
Yeah.
So. I love food. I'm a food guy. I love to eat, especially like if I'm just chilling. My wife knows. She's seen me take down a whole pizza pie by myself. Like, you know, I just eat. Especially like after 6 o'clock at night. It's weird. I have like a witching hour. It's like after 6, it's fair game. I'm in the kitchen till like 1 a.m. just stuffing my face.
Oh, jeez. We really could hang out. We like pizza. You love tacos here. You love White Castle. We love all
burgers.
Burgers. Yeah. And then afterwards, if you need some energy and want to try to lose some weight, you can get some Stacker 2.
Oh, there you go.
I can see the Stacker 2 bees. I'm allergic to bees, so.
Don't forget, use promo code Scarecrow10.
There you go.
Tell them Scarecrow sent you.
Exactly. So yeah, guys.
Yeah.
How's your guys' night going so far?
Good.
Let me ask you guys a question. Let's switch the roles up a little bit.
That's fine.
Go for it.
Now, how are you guys doing today? You guys excited about what's coming up with Halloween? Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
You go
definitely. Halloween, man. It's going to be a lot of crazy guests for Halloween, man.
Ooh.
Right?
Coming up, we got some bangers, man. Right now, we got this awesome Scarecrow guy on the screen with us. And he's exciting in itself because I like crows and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, crows are. I have a crow tattooed on my back.
Jealous. I want.
Yeah, I have. I literally have quotes from the movie The Crow tattooed on my body.
I sometimes go on a rant when the crow comes off the building. He's laughing, and he's like, I think he said crackhead minyan. I think Halloween's tomorrow, crackhead minyan, stuff like that. I think that I said I butchered the line, but like when he comes off the building laughing and he says something about Halloween's tomorrow, mañana.
Yeah, Halloween ain't till mañana.
The knife with the knife.
Yeah, and he's like, victims aren't we? I can probably recite the whole movie for you if you wanted me to. Like seriously, no problems. I don't need a script. I could probably recite it word for word.
Crow. I could see the white makeup and the lines. I could see you being the Crow.
I've heard that before. Do you know they did just wrap up? They just finished making the new Crow, right?
My sister told me, but I didn't know if it was true.
They were filming it in Prague with I forget his name, but it was the guy that played it.
Really?
Oh, what's his name? Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Which once I watched it again after I realized that it was him, and I was like trying to picture the Crow makeup with on top of the it makeup. I feel like he could do a good job, but they just should have left it alone.
Yeah.
You know, because I was reading that his in the movie Shelley, the wife, in the first one she died clearly. Obviously, they both did. In this one, she doesn't die. Something weird like that, and she's they butchered it.
That's using vegetable in this one, Shelley?
Yeah, in this one, Shelley's alive apparently.
Wow.
Yeah, so we'll see when it comes out.
I'm worried now. I'm worried as a Crow fan.
Hopefully, it doesn't go straight to streaming like the Monsters.
I know. Did you watch the Monsters?
No, I heard it was really bad.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
It was horrible.
It was. I was very upset about it, honestly, because I enjoyed watching the Munsters growing up and like on TV Land or whatever channel, on Nick at Night, I think it was, when I was around my age, because I don't know how long the Munsters was out, but yeah, no, Rob Zombie, you killed me, bro.
Rob Zombie killed me as much as Tim Burton killed Willy Wonka.
That was with Johnny Depp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that one. I don't know. I think it's because I'm a Johnny Depp fan, but I didn't like the older one. I don't know why.
Oh, the original?
I have a weird... Yeah, I wasn't... I just it wasn't I guess it dragged too slow for me. This one was a little bit more faster pace, I guess.
Yeah.
That's it. The original one, and then I did watch the original one like decades ago. So,
yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm a big movie guy too.
Yeah. We me and Geek, like I'm more like the older movies, like The Crow, Ghostbusters, Caddyshack, stuff like that, like horror.
Yeah.
Like old school Night of the Living Dead, stuff like that.
Yes. I'm a Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers guy myself.
The original Poltergeist was probably awesome.
The original Poltergeist was awesome.
Yeah.
I remember that movie. That movie scared the crap out of me.
Everything was so real.
Yeah, like even like just the TV, like the static and stuff. Like if that would happen in my house, I would run away. I remember that. Like this. Nope, this is not happening. Like I'm out.
The new one that kind of ruined it. It was way too much CGI, and I'm like, really?
Well, that's a lot of these movies. There's so much CGI. Like I'll say it. I didn't like Thor: Love and Thunder. It was just too much.
A lot of people didn't. A lot of people are like, "Oh, you're gonna see it." I'm like.
To me, it was just a lot. They were very extra with a lot of stuff, and I was just like, "Oh, you killed it!" Like I thought Ragnarok was amazing, you know. Yeah. But this, like, especially when him and the Hulk are fighting, and he's like, "Yes, the Hulk!" Like I lost my hammer, you know. Yeah. And this one is just like, "Oh, come on, dude."
Black Adam was great.
Black Animal.
Black Adam. Black Adam.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, it was amazing, dude. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta check that out. For sure. Because I'm a huge Dwayne Johnson fan. I support his career.
No spoilers, but stay after the credits. The mid credits.
Okay.
There's a mid credits scene. So
you know, what are they gonna do with Black Adam? Are they gonna do like a Shazam thing with that? Like,
I don't want to.
Okay.
Zipping emoji across the street.
There is a mid credit scene. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they might do a Shazam. I don't know.
It was on a few weeks ago, actually, guys. I didn't know if you seen it on TV. It was on, and I actually sat and watched Shazam, and I was just like, "Yeah, you can hang. I like you."
I liked it. I liked Shazam. It was funny, you know. It had its own little aspects to it that were almost like a realism, like with the kids being foster kids and stuff like that, and the way they produced it and made it like, you know, that he was. And I love that a lot of kids that like in the movies, like superheroes, are all foster kids or their parents died. Like, it's just, why can't we have a happy superhero that has both his parents? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like Bruce Wayne, his parents died. I'm like, what the heck, man? Right?
Yeah, dude, like all that. It's just like, come on. I mean, I get it. I'm a huge Batman fan. Don't even get me going on Batman, because I literally can sit here for hours talking to you about Batman. But yeah, Bruce Wayne is like one of the best. Yeah, Michael Keaton. Sorry, not Bruce Wayne. Michael Keaton is Batman.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the new Batman game that just came out?
Well, when it comes to gaming, I'm not big on games like a Batman per se. I'm very more like I don't even play wrestling games, honestly.
Wow.
I'm more like baseball, FIFA, Madden. I play a lot of Call of Duty, like a lot of Call of Duty. Like I got my squad.
It's a popular thing these days. A lot of people are playing like the Call of Duty game, stuff like that.
Yeah. The new Call of Duty just dropped last night. I'm gonna be playing as soon as we're done.
I actually have last year's MLB The Show, and my brother bought it for me for my birthday. And then as soon as WWE came out, the new game came out, I was like, I'll leave you there. I'm not deleting you off the memory of a PlayStation. I'm just going to be playing WWE. I can play you whenever I want if I get bored of you. But
I think the last WWE game I played was 2018.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it might have been 19. I don't remember. Yeah, I wasn't. I mean, I don't even really watch a lot of wrestling, to be honest with you guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I'm catching up to Raw now from Monday.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You know, I'm just so preoccupied with other things going on. I just don't. And by the time nighttime comes, and I'm like, because the sun kills my head. I still get headaches from the sun too much. Like, too much sun exposure still hurts me. So, like, I'm like, nighttime, I'm like, all right, I got to catch up with everything else. And then I'm up all night, you know, and then it's like, all right, wrestling. And it's like, then I start to fall asleep.
Jeez, mid-match, you're trying to give someone a DDT, and you're like,
I'll tell you what, I did watch, what was that? That Bray Wyatt just came back. Oh my God, I forgot.
Yeah.
Extreme Rules?
Yeah.
It was
Extreme Rules.
It was Extreme Rules. Yeah, I watched that. I was glued to my TV for that one.
Amazing return right there. And that was probably all
the pop. The pop was amazing. It was just, and you know, you couldn't even really take it in watching it from the TV, but I can only imagine being there live, what it would be like. You know,
you had to be close up because everybody that's sitting in the upper deck, I saw the videos from the upper deck. It was kind of like you couldn't really see much. You just see the little fireflies, everybody's with their phones, and hear the loud cheer. But I'm like, man, if you were a little closer, we could have got more of the effect.
Yeah.
Loud.
Yeah.
The last time I saw Bray Wyatt live, him and Matt Hardy were still tag teaming together.
Oh God.
That's the last time I saw them live.
That was about the time I was obsessed with Bray Wyatt. I had my beard like this, I had it a little longer, and I made jokes to my friend I was little Bray Wyatt. And I was at a Yankee game, and every strikeout, I would go, delete! And everybody around me is going, and after every game, I was using ticker, I would go, delete! Wonderful.
Dude, that Matt Hardy gimmick was probably one of the greatest gimmicks. I was on TNA there was No Tomorrow, or what is it, the Pop channel it was on at the time. Like him and Jeff Hardy, when they did that, like it really got me really liking wrestling. Yeah. Like I even went to House of Hardcore just to go see that gimmick live. You know what I mean? Like it was awesome. What was that?
I said, oh geez.
It was something that I really I kind of gravitated towards it because I was like, it's just like, I don't want to take anything from him, but he used some of this for Scarecrow. Like, you know, he's not going to do this forever. So
Bucks of Youth. I don't even like rock music.
Exactly.
I
was where was that, Geek, that we went to? It was in New York. We went to that the ROH show, right?
Yeah. And Matt Hardy returned.
What's that?
The Ring of Honor.
You're the
Ring of Honor. Yeah.
The Ring of Honor show when they just finished fighting. Who were they fighting that night? The
Briscoes. The
Briscoes. The lights go out and Matt Hardy's on the screen. Comes on the screen.
You hear, yes.
The crowd went absolutely bonkers.
Oh yeah, dude. I can only imagine. And it was crazy. I've never seen him live. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
It was before Dudes at Ringside. It was just me. It was just Joe and Geek and the L word. I'm not gonna say his real name. Geek's producer Lance was there with us. Geek was in the bathroom getting the souvenirs because he does that. And we were just like, oh my god, I'm little, I'm strong. So I was like, oh my god. And he's like, don't stop shaking me.
That's funny. It's funny. Yeah, the only person that I've always wanted, well, two people that I've always wanted to see live that I've never had a chance to. One is Jeff Hardy. Like actually met him.
Yeah.
And Undertaker.
Ooh.
I've never seen Undertaker actually live. As the dead man, as American Badass Taker I have.
Mm.
Yeah.
Not as the, dead man Undertaker. That's something I've always wanted to see. I've always wanted to experience the lights go out and the gongs.
It was
Joe's there.
All I'm going to
Joe's
tell
there
you,
return.
I was there for the return at WrestleMania 20.
With the cast with Kane?
Yes.
Yeah. At Madison Square Garden. Yeah. That's one of my favorite returns.
I just got chills thinking about it. My seat's right behind the set in the gorilla position. And I looked at somebody next to me and said something, how cool would it be if Paul Bear's here? And they're like, nah, probably out doing something.
Oh, yes!
And his voice came over the thing, over the PA system in the garden going, oh, yeah!
Yep.
And I was like...
Goosebumps. The hair in the back of your neck stood up.
What's left of my hair was like this.
I'm getting chills just talking about it because it's like it's an iconic moment. That's something as a Taker fan and a wrestling fan you can never forget. Like,
I teared up because I was like, I'm in the garden. When this is happening, I'm never gonna forget it. And anytime the memory comes up on Facebook, I'm like, or WWE posted, I write, I was there in big letters.
Yeah,
That's kind of like when I went to the New Japan show and the day before WrestleMania, the New Japan Ring of Honor show, when I got to see Minoru Suzuki and Great Muta in Madison Square Garden. Mind blown, like.
Yep. Yeah.
Right there, right?
It's something you never forget. You never will forget. And it doesn't matter how much alcohol you drink in the night, you're still going to remember it.
Yeah.
Singing Kazi Niner in Madison Square Garden. Man, epic moment right there.
Yeah, that is epic. That is epic.
That night I went the wrong entrance and I ended up down by the set, by the ring. And I was if this was the ring, this was me. And I had the good shot of the ring and the set straight up. And I just stood there like this for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm at WrestleMania. I'm at WrestleMania. And they're like, are you okay, sir? He's like, this is my first WrestleMania. Oh my god. And I didn't have no iPhones yet. I didn't even have
I've never been to a WrestleMania yet.
It's something. It's you feel that weird chilling. It was in the garden. So I was like,
yeah.
I'm here. I made it.
See, I'm the type that it's like, if I'm going to do something like that, I want to do it really big and sit like front row. You know what I mean? But realistically, that's a lot of damn money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of money to be throwing down.
That's like $4,000. That's like
for a seat that I get to take the chair home with me, maybe. But like, I'll watch it on TV.
Yeah. You could just sit there in his living room watching in our onesies, just chilling.
Exactly, in the onesies with White Castle and tacos.
Yeah, sitting there with White Castle burgers on this side, Taco Bell box on this side, a big, nice, yummy pizza right in front of us, and we're good.
Yeah.
We're all just chilling at Lucharitos.
Oh, yeah. But why would we have White Castle? We could just have Luchurito tacos.
Lucharitos, yeah.
Lucharitos.
It's a good idea.
Endless margaritas in front of us.
Endless margaritas and Lucharitos.
Yeah.
And Stacker 2.
And Stacker too.
We'll never get fat.
Just start chugging Stacker 2s after every taco.
We're not gonna get fat, Geek. He's like, Joe, you're just gonna get sick.
You're gonna become a diabetic.
It's sick.
Oh man, yeah, dude. Yeah, wrestling's been something that I've been, dude. I think I want to say I was probably 6. I started watching wrestling.
Mhm.
You know, I'm switching it up back to wrestling now. Sorry, guys.
Wait, why
I don't know why. I just started because I'm watching Raw now and I'm thinking wrestling. But yeah, I was probably 6, and like I said, Undertaker, and then I was probably older. It was like the Attitude Era, beginning when it first started coming along. You know what I mean? So it was the Owen Harts and the Bret Harts and all those guys. The British Bulldog was one of my favorites. Yeah, and Jeff Hardy, clearly. Yeah, I used to get in trouble all the time jumping off. I had a washer dryer stack in my kitchen, and I would do swanton bombs off of that into the couch.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I went to my first wrestling show. I was probably like 10. I think I was 10, and I just remember sitting front row, and it was just something amazing. My grandfather got me the tickets, and I was just like, I love this.
Where was the show? Do you remember?
It was at the Nassau Coliseum.
Okay, Nassau. Okay.
It was. I hate to say it. It might have been the show that Droz got paralyzed at. I was there for that.
Oh my god.
I was there for Droz, and I was there for when Paige got hurt.
Oh wow.
And I was like, I got to stop coming to these shows because somebody's gonna die. Like, I'm bad luck.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I remember waiting. We were waiting in line of concessions when the whole thing with Paige happened, and everybody starts running just to see the ring, and they're like, Paige got hurt, and I was just like, wait, what? Like, she just got in the ring. Like the match just. I think it was only 4 minutes into the match, and then they were stretching her out, and I was like, oh man. But the Droz one, that I was young for that, but I will forever remember that because I didn't know what was happening, and I was just like, is he okay? Like, you know what I mean? And you got my dad sitting there with me. He's like, he's fine. It's just part of the show, and I'm thinking like. Okay, it's part of the show. Like, what am I supposed to think? I'm a kid.
Yeah, you're a kid.
And then you find out later that he's actually paralyzed and career done, and you saw that. Not cool.
Not
cool. Stuff
cool.
like that happens like to wrestlers a lot, but like I don't know. It's sad.
Hey Ryan, what's up, dude?
Hey Ryan, what's going on? Like, it's sad to think that like. One false move in the ring and you're done. Like,
oh yeah. It's more like not like being careful, but it's accidents do happen,
Mm-hmm.
They do happen. I've had accidents happen to me. I got blasted in the back of the head with a chair. I was supposed to take it to my back. I was bleeding for like 4 or 5 hours. I didn't go to the hospital. I went and bought a beer. I was just like driving to the store, holding pressure on my head, and I was like, I'm not going to the hospital right now. But accidents happen. I spiked myself. I gave myself a really bad concussion once trying to do a 450.
Oh jeez.
Can't do that. I figured that out.
Yeah.
But accidents happen. It's part of it. It's just how you move on from it.
Exactly.
You gotta get the body right, PT, and stay positive. Because once you start getting in your own head, that's it. That's where the spiral happens.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So who's your dream opponent to work with? You would like to work with?
If I was to wrestle anybody, it would have to be Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy.
I could see me and him just beating the crap out of each other. Doing something silly, jumping off of a bunch of high stuff. Just straight up. People just like, what the hell are these guys doing?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And technically, like as a technical wrestler, honestly, I would want to, if Bret Hart was still able to, I would want to go up against Bret Hart. No problem.
Yeah.
He has that collegiate style, that grappler that I love that style. I always have.
Yeah.
So that's somebody else that I would say.
Yeah.
I could see you teaming up with like a Raven, like beauty member. I think I could see you
cool.
starting. Oh my gosh, I could see you starting.
Well, I have well, I've been trying to get it going. It's not the flock, but it's called the murder.
The murder.
Oh.
Yeah, because a murder is a flock as a group of crows.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but people hear murder and they automatically nowadays go think Jeffrey Dahmer. So we can't really go with that sometimes. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's I remember what was it, the Forcible Entry CD?
Oh yeah.
With that had Raven's theme song on it.
Yeah.
I remember jamming out to that as a kid all the time.
Then,
He was one of my favorites growing up. Just the whole they'll go the Raven stuff and things like that. Which Raven is a great name. Nobody can ever take that now. But
Scarecrow's also a cool name though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Name.
Scarecrow's a really cool name.
There's a lot you can do with the gimmick. It's I do put the time into it. I just don't. How do I say this? I'm not like a producer. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like everybody assumes that it comes from Batman also, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. It came from baseball, which is awesome. And like you said, I was able to bring it over to wrestling, and it seems to be working so far, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. You and like a Bray Wyatt like stable would be pretty cool, to be honest with you.
Oh, dude, when he returned, I didn't realize that was the Sister Abigail mask underneath in the crowd when they showed the crowd and stuff like that, the other characters in his group.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, was that like a Scarecrow mask in there? Because I was like,
no, it's a black one.
I need to. I was like, I need to call my lawyer right now.
No, it's a Blackbone mask. You ever see the movie Blackbone or no?
No, but I realized it later afterwards when they were posting all the pictures on WWE stuff. I was like, okay, that wasn't a Scarecrow thing. Like, all right, I'm good still.
Well, then maybe you have to call Universal and say, yeah, that's my mask, right?
Yeah, cease and desist. No. They got more lawyers and money than I do. They'll win.
Ooh, the return of Emma right now.
Oh, is that happening right now?
Yeah, breaking news. Return of Emma right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw something about an hour ago that she was at SmackDown.
Yeah.
That's some breaking news on the podcast. Breaking news. Emma is back.
Yeah, we got some other breaking news for
Oh yeah, want to talk about that?
Yeah, if you want.
We got so in February, Psycho Circus, I will be making my in-ring return. Yay. No, yeah, I'm super stoked about it. It's going to be fun. Psycho Circus is like the WrestleMania of NYWC from what I've been told. I've never been, and now I get to be a part of it. So it's going to be awesome. And I'm super stoked and happy, and I just can't wait to get back in that ring and actually do something and be able to hit those ropes and hit somebody and get physical instead of just being there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's basically what I have. It's even with full faith, I've gotten a little physical, but it's feel like I'm walking out, I'm in the ring, I want to hit somebody, but I can't. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So now I get the opportunity to put my hands on somebody, and vice versa. So it's gonna be fun. Psycho Circus, February.
Psycho Circus. Buy the tickets now.
So get your tickets now, or
get your tickets now.
When they go on sale. When they go on sale.
I don't think they would have tickets this early. It's October. I don't know if they would have tickets.
No, not yet. Probably mid-November.
Yeah.
Or later November, December time.
Maybe January. Maybe right as I can see people starting to get the hubbub right after the ball drops. You know what I mean? That's when they start rolling the ball and start.
Start really promoting the shows.
Yeah.
That's like your WrestleMania right there. That's NYWC's WrestleMania right there. Psycho Circus right there.
Yeah, it's a big deal. So to me, I'm honored and I'm humbled that they're having me. You know, so it's all going up from there. You know,
if the weather's not that bad, I may try to go. But like where I live in PA, I live in the snow belt, man. Even thinking on February for me, I'm like,
The roads out there are probably brutal.
Oh, dude, you don't even know. Like,
Geek is gonna try to go.
What's that, Geek?
Geek is gonna try to go. Psycho Circus.
You can go. Make sure they have good Wi-Fi. You can live stream when our buddy comes out to the ring. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I know. I got a couple people that I told a couple people about it, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna be there, dude. Don't worry." And I'm like, "Yeah, let's go."
Better.
Yeah.
You should make signs and someone like Geek there have Geek part of your corner, the Raven, the Scarecrow corner.
Right, the little murder corner.
Murder corner.
Papa Dan could be over there somewhere. I don't know,
Exactly.
right?
Everybody will just be in the murder corner. Get all your Scarecrow merch now at prowrestlingtees.com/the Scarecrow brand.
I like the shirt you have that has the mask on it with the fire. That mask looks hot.
The shirt with the fire.
It's like the crow mask is one with the white mask, and there's another one.
Oh yeah. That's actually this mask with the crow face put on the side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the guy that made my design, the other design, he made that. He sent me a bunch of stuff, and I was like, dude, this is awesome. I'm putting that on a shirt. You know?
That's so cool, that mask, by the way.
Yeah, dude. This thing's been going strong with me since day one of Scarecrow in baseball and now in wrestling.
Oh, jeez.
I've never worn it in a ring though.
Really?
I don't think I've ever even brought it out of the curtain with me.
You should
Psycho Circus.
You should try to ask NYWC one day to do a show at Duck Stadium.
Duck Stadium, yeah. I've wanted to do a show at Duck Stadium for a while. I know that they're really, really obsessive about their field maintenance.
Yeah.
Because even one of my baseball teams tried to play it like a charity game there or something like that, I believe it was, and they were just very anal about the whole thing, and cleats and ruining the field and all that stuff. So that's what makes it hard. And didn't TNA do a show there?
No,
yeah, it didn't go well.
No, I think they went. I think it was. I think in Brooklyn they did a show.
No, they did a show at Duck Stadium.
Yeah, and it didn't. I heard it was hard. Like it didn't go good for them. Not that the show was horrible, but like that the stadium people were really upset with the field afterwards.
Yeah, apparently they didn't do well on ticket sales either. Apparently they showed like a wide shot. There was only scattered people in the crowd, and maybe 5 to 10 people at ringside. That's it.
Wow!
I was like, it's what? That's a good promotion too.
That is a good promotion.
So some of these stadiums you don't have to sell them out. It's just you just gotta sell tickets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know Ring of Honor used to go to the Brooklyn Cyclones and they never used to sell it out. So and they did fine there.
Like
the wrestling community is very I feel like it's like they prefer like the indie feel being inside instead of being in a big stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We know some people in Boston, and the greatest manager told us, I seen the pictures, I was like, dude, that's amazing, because you're a baseball guy. They did a show at Fenway Park.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That and there is pretty cool, but I heard also, this was a long time ago, I don't think they ever came back for a show. They did a show at Citi Field.
I did hear about a Citi Field wrestling show. They did do a wrestling show at Citi Field.
It did.
And I think it did. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and I think they did really well.
Yeah.
I think they might have. Why also was it? They might have had a concert afterwards.
Maybe
I think that's why they did well.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I need to get to a baseball game. Speaking of baseball,
that's one thing I keep telling my geek. I think if we don't go to a wrestling show, at least I'll come out to go see a Ducks game and do something.
Yeah. I want to. I'm not gonna lie. I was watching the Mets a lot this year, and I wouldn't mind going to a game.
Yeah.
I used to basically live at Citi Field.
Really?
Yeah. My uncle, he was an agent for a little bit, and he had guys like Jose Reyes and other guys like Timo Perez and Anderson Hernandez. These are guys that I basically was around my whole life, like my childhood in the locker room at Citi Field and Shea Stadium or whatever. I was always hanging out with these guys.
Mm.
So that's why I originally was wanted to be a professional baseball player. But that is as hard as can be to get into.
Yeah.
Very hard.
Because it's like they say wrestling is a fickle thing to get into. Wrestling is hard. Baseball's even harder because you have to stay on that hill.
Oh yeah.
Keep doing at it. And if once you slip a little bit,
that's it.
Gone.
That's it. I mean, I had my speed going for me. I ran the 60 in 6.4 seconds, I think it was.
Oh wow!
So I have my speed. I don't know about anymore. I think I've slowed down a little bit, couple seconds on those steps now. But at my prime, people would see me run. They'd be like, "Dude, are you serious?" Like,
yeah.
I've only been caught stealing a base once in my life.
Yeah.
And the guy who actually threw me out at second base was one of my teammates.
Oh, wow.
So, because we were just doing like a scrimmage type deal, and until this day, I'll see him, and he's a little bit older than I am. He goes, "Yeah, remember, I'm the only guy that ever threw you out."
Yeah.
So yeah, now baseball has always been my thing, but now wrestling. I'm back to wrestling. My main focus. Got to get back in the gym, start working out more, and show what I'm capable of.
Yeah. That like I said, when I went to Full Faith the last time, you were feuding with Mike Magnum. So I remember.
Yes. Me and Mike Magnum, which that match is going to happen, ladies and gentlemen, sooner rather than later. It might not happen in Long Island, but it's going to happen.
Yeah.
We'll get all the details sorted out with that.
Yeah. But yeah, Mike Magnum, man. So that'll be an amazing match when it happens. So, and we look forward to it.
Feel like it would be an amazing match also because, I guess, screw kayfabe. We're friends, like whatever. We're gonna go out there and kick each other's asses. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Those are sometimes the best matches when you can go out there and work out with your brother out there, and you're just out there killing it. You go in the back, hug it out, and just like, let's go. We both got shiners. But yeah, no, that'll be a fun, awesome match, and I got some other things planning, like I said. But Cycle Circus right now is my main concern. That is my main focus. After that, it's fair game.
Definitely, yeah. And also, he's a trainer too.
Excuse me.
Mike Magnum's a trainer, right?
Yes, he is. Him, Joe Ocasio, and Brian Idol. Those three, man, they have taught me a lot. I have spent hours on the phone just with Magnum alone. I don't even want to get Brian or Joe involved in that. Just with Magnum alone, hours and hours sitting on the house on the cell phone, just talking and just about wrestling and just whatever, So, and there should be some news about Full Faith shows coming up. That I don't know when all that's going to happen, but hopefully sooner rather than later, because we need a Full Faith show before the end of the year.
That's a definite.
Well, the picture, when the promotional stuff is out for the Cycle Circus, can you send us the poster so we could post it on our Instagram?
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. And I'm gonna keep annoying you guys and jumping into your other podcast, so I'm not going nowhere.
That's mine.
You guys are stuck with me.
Dang it, we can't vacuum up enough Scarecrow hair out of this stuff out of the studio, Geek. The crows are not.
The Scarecrows. No, crows, go away, crows.
Go away.
And I'm like, and when Geek's doing that, I'm throwing the bread. I'm like, no, I like crows. They're not leaving our studio.
The mind's like, no, shoo.
It's funny. I'm big on fishing, and I did a lot of fishing over the summer. And every time I went fishing, there was this one crow that would come and land right next to me. And it became like I would literally sit there and talk to him and just like feed him fish. And we just hung out, like I'm just hanging out fishing, and he's like, give me a fish. And I'm like, all right. And then another one came, and the other, I could have sworn it was the same one every time I went, because it's like he knew that I was going to give him fish. And it was also, they're really cool up close. They're very intelligent birds.
Did you know if you give a crow something, they'll bring you presents?
Yeah, I saw that. They'll bring you like coins and marbles and little pebbles and things like that.
Yeah.
What?
My house.
Yeah,
You didn't know
they're
that?
very smart.
Yeah, they're very smart animals next to the pig. Like they're right. The
Yeah, they're
crow.
right up there
Yeah.
as one of the brightest animals in like out there. They're
Where
very
I
smart.
live in Pennsylvania, Scarecrow, there's a herd of crows that lives around my house, like outside my house, like in the trees
Oh
and
wow.
everything. Yeah, I come home from my walk and I see the crows like flying past the house, and I'm like, "Hey!"
I
Geek's like, "Who's that,
wish.
neighbor?"
I
And I'm
drive
like,
up the block. I gotta wait for turkeys to cross the road.
"Oh yeah, there's crows, there's
We,
turkeys."
we get deer. We get deer.
Yeah,
We get deer where we are.
that
Yeah,
bear. I haven't seen them all, but
I got deer, turkeys out here. I just gotta go get a hunting license.
just make sure you live deep in the woods. They won't hear the boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, right. Somebody will say something.
Hey, what's going on, dude? Right?
Hey, what's up?
Who's your biggest influence when you started wrestling?
Pro wise, like indie wise, or like just somebody that I looked up to in wrestling in general.
I guess he meant probably in general. I think he meant
I would again go on Jeff Hardy, man. That's somebody
Hardy.
that I've always idolized since I first saw him like doing all the flips and the long hair and just the swag. You know, it was always something that I always just loved. I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I would say just Jeff Hardy, and you know, I grew up in the Attitude Era too, so it's like Stone Cold, and you got The Rock, and you got all these guys. But yeah, definitely Jeff Hardy, somebody that influenced me. That I was like, oh, I'm getting older. Let me try getting in the ring, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Definitely. Man, this has been a fun conversation.
This episode has been loads of fun. Hey, think about it, geek. We're almost at the scary part of October. Why not have a scarecrow waiting for us in the middle of this maze of scariness?
right.
Who have we had? Who have we had, Joe? So far, we've had a zombie, we had a scarecrow, a demon, right?
Yeah.
Now just get in contact with Stephen King, and you got yourself a good book.
Oh my god!
There you go.
To end it all, we have two scary wrestlers from Italy coming, waiting for us over there in the corner like this. They don't know we're behind the wall, waiting for them like this. And you go around the corner, and they're just like, "Wah!"
Just jump out and grab you by the throat.
Geek would push me into them and then keep running. I'll be like,
it's like I don't gotta outrun them. I gotta run faster than you.
Joe's got little legs. Get him. Joe's the one that messaged you.
It would be like Shane in The Walking Dead that first season. Sorry, it's like you gotta go. Push him over right there.
No, he would totally do this. He's the one that messaged you so much, and then he would just keep running. As
That's
all
funny.
of the monsters attack me. You son of a bitch, geek! Get off me! Get off me!
That's funny. Oh man, that's good. What do you
you
guys got?
have any,
You guys got any major plans tonight or after this? No.
No.
We're just probably gonna hang. I'm probably gonna watch. Watch the World Series. See what the Phillies are doing tonight.
SmackDown Rampage, probably.
Watch some SmackDown. What's left of it.
Okay.
Just chill.
Yeah, Rampage starts at 10. I always forget about Rampage.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why.
Right? 10 o'clock on a Friday. That's not fair.
Yeah. That's no.
That's the witching hour. You're almost drunk. You're like buzzed. You're like
you're at that level. It's where it's just like I don't want to watch this right now.
No, I'm gonna be drunk on my couch and just nod off. No,
exactly. I want to sleep.
Pass out. It's a Friday. I'm having my tacos.
Exactly. Tacos. I got a crave case and a chocolate milkshake. I'm going in.
Forget about you. I want to watch this later.
A crave case, and then we're going to Lucharitos.
Lucharitos, yeah, exactly. Just start hounding things down.
They better like us, geek. I swear, if they don't like us. Shit.
You got to tag Lucharitos in this and like get that sponsorship going.
We're trying, man. Like, and I went there when I was on vacation on Long Island with my parents, and I told my parents, they're like, "Okay, there's one where we're going." Man, their tacos are good, man. Like
I told you, I told him about it.
I did the show where they had Corey Graves out east. I think it was like out in Riverhead, the Lucharitos wrestling show,
Yeah.
and they had Corey Graves, and that was the first time I ever had their tacos. And I was just like, all right, I'm eating tacos. I'm not getting in the ring.
They just did a show. Remarkable just did a show at Lucharitos, I think.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I had
were you part of that or no?
No, I wasn't part of that. No.
No.
I had a prior engagement for that one. You know.
I ate the pulled pork burrito, and I was just like, with a strawberry margarita, and I was like, I'm set.
Yep. Their stuff is really good.
I can never eat anything ever again. I'm like, I'm so sorry, people. Pennsylvania, anybody that's upstate New York, their burritos, you're gonna have to work on me because I've had the best.
Yeah, we the Lucharitos shows I did was at a brewery.
Oh yeah.
So it was just tacos and beer, and
jeez,
good combination. Tacos really helped, sober you up a little bit after all the beer.
A lot lately. I don't know if you guys knew that. Like, more like toward like the other side of the country, they do a lot of wrestling shows at breweries. What is with that? Like on the East Coast, they're kind of like
no, they do. They do. They have Outlaw.
Like Outlaw, but other places like outside of New York, like PA. I've told the promotions by me, they're like, we can't really do things in.
I think it's more of an insurance thing. If something happens or somebody gets hurt in there, they don't want to deal with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then people think, oh, wrestling fans, they're going to get drunk and rowdy, which that is not the case at all. If anything, wrestling fans get drunk and just love to talk about wrestling.
Yeah.
We're there to have fun. We're not going to get drunk.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
and make fun chance.
Yeah, the last time I went to a show at the Garden, me and the guys, we were wasted, obviously. Nobody was starting no problems. We were all just loving it, just loving life, just talking wrestling with complete strangers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, like, there's been times I've left the Mets game and you got guys wasted fighting at the train station. It's like, come on, yeah, they lost. Get over it. Like, so, yeah, man. So, guys, thank you guys for having me for sure, man. I really do appreciate it.
No problem.
It's been a lot of fun.
We gotta do this again, dude. We gotta definitely do this again.
Dude, I'm about to start doing podcasts with you and start asking the hard questions.
Well, if you're not busy on Halloween, we are, but it's earlier. It's like a 2:30 show. Like if you want to pop in and meet Emily,
I might be able to stretch that. I know I'm going trick or treating with my godchildren, and we'll probably just be with them most of the day. But other than that, I got no problem joining up with you guys, and let's do something on Halloween for sure.
You would like Emily. If you saw her character, you'd be like, dude, she's gonna hang out with her. It's like, she looks so mean, but when you meet, like, you talk to her, it's like
a sweetheart, just like really nice.
So sweet. And her manager, her tag team partner, looks like what's that movie that play they're not going to be doing anymore now? Phantom of the Opera. Her mask looks like the Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, okay.
That was
that's really cool.
Yeah.
That was something I was always interested in as a kid, the Phantom of the Opera. And then I realized what it was about, and I was like, okay, I'm not that. It wasn't my cup of tea, but the mask I always thought was really awesome.
Yeah. The play was awesome, too. I mean, they have fire that comes from the stage and everything.
I've only been to one play in my life.
Really?
I don't know if it was on Broadway, though. It might have. I never was one to go into the city. The wife got me into the city and all that stuff, and to go to like plays and things like that. I was never. That wasn't me, you know. I'll go to like baseball games and things like that, but a play wasn't. And I actually enjoyed it. I was like loving it. Yeah. You know, it was a good time. I mean, I had a couple cocktails, but it was a good time.
Like the first play I ever saw, when I wasn't in the plays with my sister. It was Rent, and it was with my school. And the one thing I remember is with a room full of college guys just starting college. The scene I remember forever is all the girls moon the audience, and all the guys were like, "Woo woo woo woo."
Yeah, the one I went to a Cirque du Soleil in the city with her also. That was probably the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. But the play that I went to was called On a Cloudy Day.
Yeah.
Okay.
it was really good. I was very like shocked that I enjoyed it because I know me. I'm insanely stubborn and I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna like this, but I liked it.
Yeah. All right, but do you have any social medias or?
Yeah, I'm big on like Instagram now. Facebook, I've just been like, I guess, blah with it. My Instagram is the Scarecrow brand.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically my link to everything. The Scarecrow brand, super easy, super simple. I mean, nowadays I've heard that you just look up Scarecrow on social media, and I basically just pop up now. So
That's amazing.
yeah, I think I've done the tag Scarecrow so many times that now I think that Mark Zuckerberg got pissed off at me and just.
Oh, jeez.
It's like the Scarecrow, Batman Scarecrow. You're done. That's it, man. It's
Exactly.
Like, there's a new Scarecrow in town right now. That's
Exactly. I'm climbing up the ladder, dude. I'm getting there.
We need to get sponsored by WB next for that sponsors Batman.
Right.
And then it'll be like,
That'd be awesome. Or they could just put me in the next Batman movie as Scarecrow.
well, they're working on the next one. Apparently, I think I don't know when they're going to start.
Well, they're doing Flashpoint.
Yeah.
That's the one with Michael Keaton. He's Batman.
Is it true that he's going to be in it? Because I heard a rumor that the Batman movie they were in pre-production. Is that when the movie's over, right? When they do is it pre-production when the movie's done?
Post-production.
Yeah. Pre-production's before.
The movie was done and WB canned it. Yeah.
That is silly.
Done and everything.
They were supposed to do a Batman Beyond movie too.
Yeah.
Well, I heard that, and Michael Keaton was supposed to play an older Bruce Wayne, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That I would have marked out for that.
Oh, me too. Oh my god.
Without a doubt.
I love Batman Beyond. I love the whole idea of it. That
Mm-hmm.
Bruce is still Batman and he's old and he wants to find a new guy to take over his spot, and he has this all new gear that looks so freaking cool. The blacked out mask with the horns and the red eyes and the weapons and the Predator kind of weapons. Oh my god, dude! I marked out watching that one.
Yeah, dude, that was a great animated, and the original animated Batman. That's like some good stuff right there.
Oh,
that is some good. That brings back memories. I still watch it. It's on HBO.
Oh, it is. It's still there.
Yeah, it's on HBO Go. They have it live streaming there. You can watch it whenever you want. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I sometimes go MeTV and watch the one that with the Adam West.
Oh, Adam West.
I watch it on MeTV some nights. It's on, and I'm like, ha.
I was never. I grew up in the time when Michael Keaton was the Batman. So like when I see Adam West compared to Michael Keaton, it's like, oh yeah, I'm going Michael Keaton. Adam West is the original. He's the OG, but I gotta go Keaton, man.
All I can think is, sorry.
It's like the I'm Batman.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Neighbors. That was from Neighbors.
Yeah, I'm Batman. No, I'm Batman.
No, I'm Batman.
All I can think when I hear him talking, the guy that was West, all I can think is ha ha, like the mayor of
A Family Guy, yeah.
All I hear is the going ha ha.
Then he flies away.
Yeah.
The new one? They're doing the Batman 2 though with the recent guy, the dude from Twilight.
Oh yeah, they are doing the second one.
They're doing the second one, and they're also making another Joker with Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn.
Ooh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, so that's I always said that she would make a great Harley Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
And she can sing too. Harley does sing, so
yeah.
I heard it's also a musical.
Yeah.
Oh no! I hope they don't ruin that.
I think they're gonna.
Don't ruin it. You ever be like watching one of your favorite shows and then it's just like a musical episode and you're just like, God damn you.
It's like the South Park episode when Steven Spielberg, no, right?
Exactly. It's like, no, don't start singing, please.
The Bob's Burgers movie, when they start singing, I get like, did I get a concussion?
I think me and Joe were talking about this a couple of days ago. It's like, how did Bob's Burgers get a movie before Family Guy?
Yeah. How?
Didn't Family Guy have that movie? Didn't they have that movie?
They had a directed DVD movie or whatever.
Was it? Yeah. But it was like an episode or 2 episodes combined, right?
Yeah.
I think it was. I think you're right, Scarecrow. I think it was two combined. But to me, anytime I see TV shows toss in musical into it, I'm like, again, do I have a concussion? Why is everybody singing?
Yes, this ringing in my ear needs to stop.
Why is everybody singing? Did I hit my head? Did I? Because I told us to geek. I was putting laundry away one day, and I left the doors open, and I didn't know where the door was, and I came up too soon, and I hit my head on it, and then the next day my mom started singing, and then in my head I'm going, man, it must have hit my head really hard because everybody's singing now.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
dude, I didn't realize. Oh, this is last. Oh my God, I ran through Raw already. I'm like, wait, didn't AJ already face Dominic Mysterio? Like, I saw this already. What is happening?
It's Friday.
Oh man. All right, guys. Well, it's been a lot of fun.
Yes.
Thanks so much for coming on the
Appreciate
podcast.
you guys having me on again. It's been fun. We will do this again on Halloween.
Yes.
Just send me the link, and I will be here.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. And to all my fans out there, I love you guys. Thank you for all your support. And I won't let you down at Cycle Circus.
Yes.
Definitely.
And we will catch you in the next one.
Thank you, guys. Be good.